guys? Alright, we're back for another video, and I'm just gonna keep the intro kind of short for this one. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be predicting the winners of the top 5 leagues around Europe, and then at the end I'm gonna be giving some more random predictions near the end. So alright, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so to start off with the Bundesliga and the League One, these two I'm just gonna get out of the way quite early because there's not usually too much of a conversation with those. For the past couple years, Bayern Munich has been dominating the Bundesliga, and then PSG have been dominating the League One. Now, there have been some close contenders in the past, like Dortmund and RB Leipzig in Germany, and then you have Monaco and Lyon in France. But realistically, those teams are never good enough to be able to actually beat PSG or Bayern Munich. So because of that, I say the trend is just going to continue for this year, and it's going to be Bayern Munich winning the Bundesliga, and it's going to be PSG winning the League One once again. Alright, now you hop over to the Serie A, the Italian league. This one's going to be a little bit more interesting this year. Alright, so Juventus, at the end of last season, they decided to fire their manager, Sarri, and hire the club legend, Pirlo. Now, in my honest opinion, I am not too confident in Pirlo and his abilities right now. Although he was insane when he was playing, he's an incredibly smart player. That doesn't necessarily always transfer over to being a good manager. And Inter were just this close. They were this close, inches close to catching up to Juventus and actually capturing the league title last year. As well as this, Inter, they made it to the Europa League final as well, which they could have won. They almost did win had it not been for an own goal. Now, I'm recording this on September 10th, so as of right now, the transfer market is still open. So anything can happen. Any of these two teams can make insane transfers, which obviously I won't know about. So as of right now, I believe that Inter will be able to beat Juventus and win their first league title in a number of years. Now, there are rumors that Lautaro Martinez will move on to Barcelona and will not stay at Inter for the next season. And obviously, he's one of their stronger players and one of their top goal scorers. But even if he does leave, it will be harder. But I still think they'll find a way to beat Juventus and win the league title. So for the Italy League, for the Serie A, I say it's going to be Inter for next season. Alright, so now I have 2 leagues left. The 2 leagues that probably everyone watching this video is probably the most excited for me to give my opinion on. And that's the La Liga and the Premier League. Now, for the La Liga, which I'm going to start with, I'm going to give top 3 rather than just announce a winner, because there's always 3 strongest teams in La Liga, which is Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid. Now, for this top 3, I think that, Atletico Madrid, I still believe they're going to finish in 3rd once again. As of right now, they haven't signed anyone that's groundbreaking or that's going to improve them to get to the next level to, finally win the league once again. And I mean, they weren't miles behind Barcelona Madrid last season, and they did knock Liverpool out of the Champions League. However, I just don't see them winning the title once again. So I believe they're going to finish in 3rd. Now, quite ironically, I'm wearing a Barca jersey. However, I don't think they're going to win the league next season. I think that Madrid is actually going to retain the league. Yup, you heard me right. It's going to be the first time in 14 years the Madrid are going to win back-to-back La Liga titles. So with Madrid finishing in 1st, that means Barca is obviously going to finish in 2nd. Now, Barca are going through, what seems to be a whole new evolution in this transfer window. They let go of players such as Rakitic. As of right now, there's rumors that they're letting go of Vidal, letting go of Suarez potentially, Jordi Alba. Piqué is probably not going to be starting as much as he once was. Busquets is being shifted out of the club. So because of this, I'm not sure that Barcelona is going to be able to, catch up to Real Madrid. Similarly to when 2 or 3 years ago when Real Madrid was going through their rebuild, Barcelona seems to be going through that type of rebuild right now. But that whole explanation is for another video where I'm going to explain what I think Barca should do, moving forward. Now, obviously, our Lord and Savior, Messi, has decided to stay at Barcelona, so that will give us a little boost. However, I still think that we're going to fall a little bit behind Real Madrid, and we will not win the league title this year. Alright, so now we're on to the Premier League. For the Premier League, I'm going to give my prediction of the top 6. And this is going to be a very, very interesting one. I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up this time. So in 6th place, I have Tottenham Hotspur finishing in 6th place for this season. Now this is Jose Mourinho's first season in charge of Spurs. So he does have a good track record of getting teams into the top 4 and into the Champions League places. However, I just don't see how they get to that level this season. And this is not necessarily because I think they're going to do bad. It's just that I think other teams are going to do better. And this includes who I put in 5th place, which is Arsenal. Arsenal have been looking strong recently. They beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final, and then they beat Liverpool in the Community Shield final. And they've been looking strong in those 2 games. And at the end of last season, they were looking strong as well. Although, yes, they did finish 8th, but they did it proudly, with Arteta being what appears to be a super strong manager. I believe that they will find a way to finish 5th and that there will be improvements this season. Now, this one might come to a shock to most people, but I think 4th place is going to belong to Chelsea. I know a lot of people are expecting them to finish higher in 3rd or maybe even 2nd in some cases due to the signings they made this summer, which have been insane. They've signed Ziyech, Timo Werner, Thiago Silva, Kai Havertz. These players are all world-class players, and they have the ability to, succeed and finish super high in the league. However, it's not that easy. It's not as easy as just buying players and them just playing amazing, because these players all come from different teams from all around the world. So it's gonna take some time for them to all, come together and all work together as a team. Frank Lampard seems to be doing good things with Chelsea, and they seem to be on a come up. However, I think it's going to be another season where they finish in 4th. So coming in 3rd is Manchester United. Now, Manchester United, coming off of the back of last season, were super strong. Now, you could argue that the reason why they finished so strong is because of the amount of penalties they were given. But, I mean, regardless of the penalties, they were still playing good. Adding Bruno Fernandes to that team seems to just make them super exciting and super fun to watch. And not only that, they're fun to watch while also, getting points in the league. Especially with their new signing from Ajax, Donny van der Beek, they just added more depth to their midfield and added an extremely strong player to their team. So because of that, they're going to finish in 3rd. Now, the top 2 teams, you have Liverpool and you have Manchester City. Now, last season, Liverpool completely ran away with the league and they won their first ever league title. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It was impressive. What they did was impressive, but they're not gonna be able to do it again. That's why Man City is gonna win the league this season. It's extremely hard to be someone who won the league and to fight and to defend it again, compared to someone who's extremely hungry and doesn't have as much pressure on them. So as of right now, the league starts in about 2 days, and the only signing Liverpool have made have been a young left back from the Greek league. Whereas Man City, they've strengthened in defensive and in the attacking positions, with links to players such as Koulibaly to strengthen up the center backs even more. Now, as I said, I'm kind of at a disadvantage here, recording this video weeks and weeks before the transfer market ends. But I don't see Liverpool retaining the title. I think Man City is just going to be hungry. Guardiola is going to get this team more focused than they've ever been in their lives. And I think they're going to get the lead. Okay, so that's it. So just to recap, in the Bundesliga, I have Bayern Munich winning. In the League 1, I have PSG winning. In the Serie A, I have Inter winning. In the La Liga, I have Atletico in 3rd, Barcelona in 2nd, and Real Madrid in 1st. And then in the Premier League, I have Tottenham finishing 6th. I have Arsenal finishing in 5th. I have Chelsea in 4th, Manchester United in 3rd, Liverpool in 2nd, and Manchester City in 1st. Okay, so now that that part's done, I'm just going to start shooting out random predictions that I have that are going to occur this season around Europe. Raheem Sterling is going to get top goal scorer in the Premier League. Mbappe is going to win Golden Boot. Everton is going to come in 8th place. KDB is going to be top assister of the Premier League once again. Saint Maximum at Newcastle is going to have the season of his career. Barcelona and Real Madrid are both going to get 1 win each in El Clásico. Haaland will outscore Lewandowski in the Bundesliga. Atalanta will win the Italian Cup in Italy, not the league, the cup. Neymar will get top assister in the League One. Ansu Fati will score more than 10 goals this season over all competitions. Benzema will have a killer season, scoring over 20 goals, and Aubameyang will finish second top goal scorer. Alright, so that's it. Those are all my predictions. That's what I think is going to happen this season all around Europe. And, let me know what you guys think. Once the season ends, I'm going to make sure I come back to this video and I'm going to react to my predictions. And we're going to see just how right I was. Which, by the way, I'm always right because I'm a genius. And I'm going to get all these predictions spot on. Alright, so make sure you guys like, make sure you subscribe, and comment your opinions. Who you think is going to win what league? And just, sporadic predictions similar to the ones that I made. And as always, don't have
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bag. Snapping with the phone and die. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.